tree decoration. And I will buy them one every year until they graduate from high school. Okay? Well, my one brother had 3 kids, and of course they're spaced apart, and then the other brother had 1. But my husband's brother had 4 kids, and they each had a number of children. So over the period of 25 years, I was going out looking for Christmas tree decorations for about 25 kids. And halfway through it, I thought, maybe this wasn't such a great idea after all. Because I really don't know how much they really appreciated or if they cared. My idea was, if I gave them the decorations for 18 years, when they got married, left home, got married, they would have decorations to set up in their own tree. The memories and all that kind of stuff, whatever they had. But that's an expectation that you could set up for other people too, to reciprocate if they feel that they must reciprocate in some way. So you have to be careful, not only for other people but for yourself, in terms of what you're actually setting yourself up for. Then there's the come one, come all. This is the last one. So, how many generations of family, friends, and co-workers must you give gifts to? And must they be equal? This is like, okay, you go to an in-law's house for a Christmas dinner. And there's lots of tradition. They have oyster stew on Christmas Eve, plum pudding for dessert, Christmas morning gift exchange among all 5 children, and their spouses, and their children. Some of whom you probably don't even know, and yet you're coming up with 20 gifts each year because of this tradition, this expectation of giving that somebody has created for you to participate in. So, you kind of have to decide whether or not you're going to be part of that or you're going to participate in the way that they think you should. I think one of the things that we need to do is we need to get back, at least I feel that we need to get back to the simplicity of what a gift really says, and that's like, I care about you, I think about you, I'm thinking about you, and I love you, and make the gift something that is going to be appreciated, whatever the value. You can't put value on an emotion or a tie or a connection that is important to you. And I think we too often measure gifts according to the retail value as opposed to the thought in terms of giving. And then there are times when you get, at least I have gotten gifts and I think, what were they thinking? This is a person who does not know me at all. So anyway, I have some other suggestions to make gift giving simple. And one of them is, and I do this and I found out that this is really helpful. I created a master list. This list is a place, and I usually keep a little notebook, small little notebook in my purse. But it's a place where, I'll be shopping and I'll see something and I think, wow, so-and-so would like that. I particularly always look for stocking stuffers because I hate trying to figure out what I'm going to get for stocking stuffers at the last minute. So, you can have all these things you can give as stocking stuffers for everybody, actually. And you can almost always find something at sales that just kind of leap out at you if you're looking for things. And then what I do is I just write down next to the person's name what it is I bought, and so over the year, I shop all year. I don't wait until just before. I can't stand shopping in crowds, so I shop all year round. So by the time I get to 2 months before Christmas, I've pretty much got everything, and you save a lot of money that way too. So that's about all I have to say about gifts. I hope that there was something in there that helped you. Oh, excuse me, one other thing. You maintain a gift closet where you keep all this stuff that you're buying. And it doesn't literally have to be a closet, it can be a box, okay? But somewhere in your house where you keep these. So you always have things handy, okay? Now, in the interest of, along with the theme of this gift giving, I kind of got this idea, and I thought maybe I'd share it with you all and see what you think, and see if you think it's a good idea. You know, Sharon has been really good, and other people have done this in the past too, of giving us, you know, baskets or theme baskets or kits of things, I don't know what you want to call it, but multiple items in a basket or some kind of container. And if you remember last week when I brought the spring basket and I said, now remember this because we're going to be talking about it. Well, now that's what we're talking about. The stuff that you put together in some kind of a theme, you know, for the benefit of the raffle total prize. So what I thought about is, I'd like to try this and see if, you know, if you want to participate, that would be great. But I was thinking that if we had a theme, okay, and this theme for this next basket is Father's Day. Yeah, would you guys pass those out? And Maureen, would you pass those out on that side? Oh, did you already? Okay. Anyway, those things, it's just a list of things that are suggestions. They're not mandatory, but they're suggestions on things that you could purchase in your travels. And put them in, I have this Christmas bag. It's pretty easy to spot. And I will be putting that back on the back table there until the 4th. 4th will be the last day. But if you can put something in there, then what we'll do is once a month, I'll put together, you know, a themed basket, and then we can raffle it off. So that means that some of these things are really not very expensive. So that means for just a little bit of money and participation that, you know, whoever wins the raffle for that basket is really going to get a great little gift. And you can use it for yourself or you can give it away. Okay? So we're going to start that. And I've talked to Avi about this. And we're going to use part of the money to do member benefit things, you know, like whatever, maybe it'll be an event or whatever, or recognition for people who are bringing the most, or inviting the most people, or I don't know, whatever. We can think of a lot of different things. So we'll get some money to do some fun things too. So as well as to contribute to the overall, okay? So if you would like to participate, I would really appreciate it if you would remember to be looking for some of those things. And you know, don't worry about getting too many because we can always start another one. I mean, you know, you only need so many pens or whatever. But we can always save it for another one. So we'll always be able to use it. So that's it. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Edie. And